Hellos. My name is Jordan, and I'm going to start off by reviewing a few books that I have in my library. I haven't read them since high school, but I remember vaguely what some of them are about. This one I just bought and read recently. This is Emily the Strange Book of Strange, and I love the cover first off. It is it has got this reflective layer on it that shows this unique design on the cover, and I absolutely love that. The Emily the Strange books are by Rob Rieger and Jessica Gruner, and Rob illustrates his books, and he also has the help of Buzz Parker. One thing I love about these books is that they are black, white, and red, and that is it. There is no other color in them, and I think that is absolutely unique, and I love seeing that. The artwork is very simple, but that's all it needs to be, and that just makes it so much better. And you know, some of the pictures have a lot going on, and you have to look around and see how odd things are, and it's definitely unique, and I love it. This book I read, it's just a simple book about it's something about the senses. It's really basic, and I love it. um, the next book I'm going to talk about is Emily the Strange Lost Days. This book, actually, Emily wakes up in a town. She has no idea who she is, where she is, or why she's there, how she got there, and nothing. She has to figure all that out with absolutely no memory of herself. And one thing that I love about Emily is that she is an inventor, so she invents things, and that really works for her. I'm going to keep this moving by showing you the actual cover of the book underneath the dust jacket, because they are all unique, and I know that these authors and the illustrators and the publishing companies that did these books, they did not spare any effort or anything in these books. Um, the Chronicle actually published the Book of Strange, and The Lost Days was published by HarperCollins Publishing. So even though they're different publishers, they kept to the same unique experience. This is Emily the Strange Peace of Mind. I actually have not read this one. I don't remember what it is about. But with Emily, it could be absolutely anything, and it's very unique, and I still love the cover. They have not taken anything away from the fact that it is still unique, and they have put all of the work into it. And the book has drawings on every page, and I feel like this is considered a light novel, and I absolutely love that. And it is just beautiful, and I love reading about Emily the Strange and all of the adventures she goes on. The next book is Emily the Strange Dark Times. Again, this is another book I don't remember reading. I could have read it in high school, and I just don't remember what it's about, but I can't wait to actually reread it or read it for the first time. And this is the cover of this book, and it is also, unique, and it has everything going on it. And like I said, this book is published by HarperCollins as well, and they have spared no creative gene, making it look beautiful inside and out. I love opening these books because they just really reflect on what everybody loves, and just the artwork is simple and perfect, and I love it. This book, Emily the Strange, Stranger and Stranger. I remember reading this book in high school. It is Emily. She has done a crazy lab experiment where she accidentally or intentionally makes a clone of herself, and the clone gets out of her lab because, when doesn't that happen? And she has to find the clone and get her, and she the clone, I believe, thinks that she's the original Emily, and that is a whole thing. Here's the inside cover of this one. Like I said, they take no creativity away from this. This book was also published by HarperCollins, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. And the last book that I have is Emily the Strange all things strange. This book was actually published by Dark Horse, again, published by a different company, but it lacks absolutely nothing in the artwork because all of the authors and illustrators are the same. They don't take anything away from this. The other books that I've showed you are light novels. I consider them light novels because they're wordy like novels, but there are pictures on every page. This one is basically straight up like a comic book. It doesn't have a whole lot of words. It has enough that you understand what's going on. It's got talking and everything like that, but it's got more pictures than the other books, and I can't wait to read this. I'm actually going on a trip to Mississippi in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to take these books with me so that I can read them because I won't have my children, and I will have time to actually sit and read in the quiet on the plane and in my hotel room. And I will definitely be vlogging that experience through my trip and while I'm there. If you love books about independent girls or strong women, or you want your daughters to read books like that, even she is smart and she's creative and she invents things, and that is something that I think is really good for young girls to follow and want to be, because I think more girls need to be told they can do scientific things, or that it's okay to love scientific things, because I had friends in middle school who loved math and science and doing that stuff, and by the time we got to high school, they pretended they didn't because it was more attractive to guys if girls weren't that smart. And I never understood that. I never gave up anything that I loved or pretended I didn't like anything that I liked because of a guy. I was always an independent person, and I think Emily the Strange helped me with that. I was always me, and I never let anybody else tell me I couldn't be me. And I think more girls need to hear that at a young age so that they know that they do not have to compromise who they are to for a guy or for a job or for society. You don't have to do that. You can be who you are exactly the way you want to be, no problem. So I know this is my very first book review, so please leave your comments down below and let me know if I didn't talk about something that you think is important when talking about a book review, or if there's something you want to know about the Emily the Strange books that I didn't cover. I will definitely talk about that. So thank you, and remember to stay weird. Bye.